14th World Takaful Insurtech Conference that took place recently in Dubai, UAE. Over 300 delegates were in attendance at the two-day conference.
Middle East Global Advisors is a business information company that organizes industry conferences for the banking, insurance, fund managers, capital markets, and project finance segments in the United Arab Emirates. Middle East Global Advisors, in strategic partnership with the Dubai International Financial Center, supported by the Insurance Authority and Dubai Islamic Economic Development Center, recently put together the 14th Annual World Takaful and Insurtech Conference at the Address Dubai Mall. The theme was reinforcing customer engagement and operational agility through digital transformation. As always, the conference attracted over 300 industry powerhouses from the GCC, Asia, Africa, and Europe. Declaring the 14th edition of the conference open, Abdallah Mohammed Al-Awar, Chief Executive Officer, Dubai Islamic Economic Development Center, in his keynote address, said that global acceptance of the Takaful sector is on a positive trajectory.
The global acceptance, I would say, or the global adoption of the Takaful sector has been quite positive. We have seen foreign jurisdictions tapping into the Takaful industry, several regulatory authorities embracing the need to develop guidelines and regulations for the Takaful sector, which is always, I think, a good sign because it votes and it provides that vote of confidence in the reliability of this sector. London is an example. The Islamic Insurance Association of London recently, back in 2008, issued principles for the insurance market in the UK and London, specifically for those conventional players that want to open a Takaful window, but also general guidelines for Takaful entrance in the UK space. That's a good sign, in my opinion, because it shows that there is an interest to diversify from the conventional insurance markets. Again, the important role, I think, of these regulations and guidelines. We've seen new markets being developed. In Nigeria, in 2017, the country witnessed the first fully fledged Takaful company called Jay's Takaful that was set up in October of 2017 in Nigeria. But thanks to the guidelines and the regulations, today the country sees 5 Takaful operators there, and that's organic growth of Takaful companies in these markets. So definitely we want to see more similar examples around the globe.
The second keynote address was delivered by Salman Jafari, Chief Business Development Officer, Dubai International Financial Center. According to him, why can't insurance players use blockchain to automate claims? The high point of the conference this year is the launch of the Minimum Monitor 2018 report by Mr. Sadar Jafar, Managing Director and Principal, Milima UAE. The first session of the conference focused on assessing the global Takaful and insurance industry. Moderator was Mr. Sadar Jafar, Managing Director and Principal, Milima. Panelists were Nasser Ahmed Al-Sahi, Director, Valuation and Risk Surveillance Department, Capital Market Authority, Omar; Dr. Ahmed Mohammed Naji, Consulting Actuary, UAE, Insurance Authority; Mrs. Puan Nurul Itza Idris, Deputy Director, Islamic Banking and Takaful Department, Bank Negara, Malaysia; and Mohammed Shamsi, Head Conventional Insurance and Reinsurance Firms, Central Bank of Bahrain. Second panel session of the conference focused on embracing innovation and technology in insurance industry to achieve industry-wide transformation, evaluating contemporary business models for next generation of insurance to leverage growth opportunities. Moderator was Mark Cooper, General Representative, Middle East and Director, Lloyds Limited UAE. Panelists were Dave Macha, Chief Executive, the International Underwriting Association of London; Michael Castle, Co-founder and Chief Executive Officer, Democrats UAE; Geoffrey Farugia, CEO, Hands-On Systems, Tomek Bugaski, Vice President and General Manager, EMEA Ebau Tech Switzerland, Asad Issa, Principal and Consulting Actuary, Milima UAE, and Taha Fakri, Director, Productivity, ME UAE. Other panel sessions of the conference focused on building internal talent and leadership of skilled and qualified personnel within the insurance industry with specialized skills in underwriting, risk management, and product development, and a host of others. Speaking during the panel discussion on evaluating rating standards and financial strengths of insurance companies, Mr. Vasilis Kassipis, General Manager, Market Development, MENA South and Central Asia, AM Best, said that if insurance companies concentrate on selling motor insurance, they are like those selling commodities who more often than not will sell at bottom price.
What is Takaful? What is the value proposition? Are you trying to sell a Me Too product? When I look at the portfolios of Takaful companies in this region, the majority of the business is motor. Motor was being sold before the emergence of Takaful. What's the added value? If you sell something that everybody else sells, you are on a commodity space, and you know what? Commodity you sell at the bottom price. Now, if you manage to make money out of bottom price, that is because you have a very low cost base, or you have a very unique distribution channel. These are the only two ways that I can see of you selling motor and making money, more than the others. So, until such time that the Takaful operators start re-examining their raison d'etre, why are we here, what we're offering, they will not make money. And if they make money more or less than the traditional players, it's only because the conditions were that, not because the companies drove that. So I will leave it there because I know I can pontificate on the subject, but all these things are linked. You define what you stand for, you go after it, therefore you get profits, and the value of your company increases, and then you can sell either from a point of strength or you can acquire from a point of strength.
There is no doubt that the Takaful sector has enormous potential for growth, but just like the conventional insurance business, operators must be willing to embrace the digitalization or Insurtech to differentiate their business and deliver cutting-edge customers' experiences.